Episode 251. Yi Shu had his reasons for choosing the Skywood as the rendezvous point and for leading his pursuers right here. Huang Xiaoshen was just an unexpected variable. Yi Shu certainly couldn't have predicted that guy would suddenly pop up again at this time. In the Sky Forest, Yi Shu was confident he could use the terrain to pick off these team players one by one. Huang Xiaoshen's arrival just helped him save a bit more time. 1, 2, 3 players fell one after another. At first, everyone thought it was just carelessness. The prevailing mood within the team was one of it was actually Schadenfreude. Everyone thought the fallen players must have been careless. Such a thing could never happen to them. Only when the number of players who had fallen reached 10 did the mood finally shift completely. That's an awful lot of accidents. They spent over 10 minutes circling through the Sky Forest, with Lord Grimm's trail flickering in and out, leading them on a relentless chase. On top of that, there was that Lu Mu, the Blade Master, who was only level 27 but quite famous, who also kept popping up from time to time. There was this one guy making the nearby empty forest unusually noisy. The guy's incessant chatter. It seemed to have never stopped. 10 players had already fallen. The players finally realized something was wrong. Guild leader Gu Yin decisively rescinded his previous order to search separately and report any findings. Under such orders, Samsara Guild had already lost 2 players in a blaze of glory. The other guild's players had clearly made the same call. Yet now, gathered together, they had actually paused their pursuit.
I don't think they're trying to shake us off. It seems they want to wipe us all out.
In the oppressive silence, one person finally spoke, breaking the stillness. No one responded. A sense of dread now gripped them all. 10 had been killed, and they hadn't been completely in the dark about it. Of course, they tried to rescue anyone who was attacked, but it was useless. It seemed the enemy knew their positions better than they did themselves. Every time they rushed to the scene, all that remained in the coordinate zone were corpses. The enemy did leave a trail, he said, but looking back now, these actions all seem deliberate. Whether it's Lord Grimm or Liu Mu running around, their goal isn't to escape. It's to disrupt their formation and pick off isolated players. Formation. Is there really such a thing? These people didn't even realize it themselves. They'd just catch a glimpse of their opponent's trail and chase after it based on their own whims. Yet, even with such haphazard movements, their foe could still discern their patterns. This left everyone utterly astonished. As the guild leader, Lone Shadow stepped up to speak, taking the lead.
Everyone, the situation is dangerous. The 10 brothers we lost. I don't think anyone believes they were outmatched in skill.
The group fell silent.
We started with 30, 2 people, but now there are only 22 of us. When we had the numbers, they still managed it. Now, it'll be even easier. We can't keep going down like this. We need to change our approach. Our disarray has given them an opening.
So, I think the most urgent matter.
We need to move as one cohesive unit.
Yet Gu Yin, who had been driven to fury by Lord Grimm, did not lose his composure now. He calmly analyzed the situation, sizing up his opponent's strength. His words were humble and appropriate, with none of the airs of a guild leader. He clearly understood that to the vast majority of people here, he was nobody. Well said. At that moment, someone stepped forward in support.
Then I suggest we form squads based on our respective guilds and operate as squad units from now on. How does that sound? I'd recommend at least 4 people per team.
Gu Yin laid out his plan, clearly having considered the practicalities. With 5 different guilds now gathered here, each still had 4 or 5 members left, so there was no need to agonize over how to split the teams.
Keep all squads in constant contact. Keep the team updated on your position at all times. How's that?
Just how sloppy is this manhunt of theirs? Their original 30. 2 players weren't even in the same party. They were grouped by their own guilds. In a chaotic enough fight, they could easily end up hitting each other. Under the pressure of the moment, The various guilds finally set aside their pride and adopted a proper, cooperative attitude. After Gu Yin's proposal, they formed a raid group with each squad joining. This allowed them to share intel in the raid channel. Gu Yin's clever move was that he didn't try to position himself as some kind of leading commander. He spoke only as the one making the suggestion, a role the others found far more palatable. With the party formed, Lone Hermit continued his counsel.
We'll fan out and close in from a single direction.
The limited sightlines in the woods are the main reason they can move like ghosts. If we can force them out of these woods, it'll give us a huge advantage.
The players who accepted the suggestion split into 5 squads, fanning out in a wide arc to maintain observation and control over the area. They fanned out, charging toward the direction. It was the spot where Lord Grimm and Liu Miu had just been. Even masters have their limits. They can't just teleport across the map in an instant.
They've changed their tactics.
Huang Xiaoshen's Lu Mu was lurking nearby, and he instantly recognized the shift in the player's approach.
It's not that they've changed their tactics, he said. It's that they finally got some.
Ye Xiu corrected Huang Xiaoshen. His Lord Grimm was naturally nearby as well.
The smallest groups we've seen are 4 man squads, and they're not spread too far apart. They're controlling a huge area. If we keep avoiding them, we'll be forced out of the woods. But against 4, it looks like we need to team up.
Even if we team up, we might not finish them off before their backup arrives. Oh, maybe you should come take a look at this squad.
3 cloth armored players, 1 leather, armored 1 on the flank. The fastest support they can get is just 1 team.
Cloth armor means the lowest defense, and leather armor professions are only slightly better. Against physical attacks, these classes will obviously lose their health much faster. The enemy has split into 5 squads. The 3 squads in the center can obviously receive immediate support from the teams on either side. But the 2 outermost squads can each only get the fastest backup from 1 adjacent team.
A group attack might not work, but I'm confident I can take out 2 or 3 people.
Then quit the chatter. Coordinates.
Huang Xiaoshen sent the coordinates. Yi Xiu's Lord Grimm immediately headed towards the area he had scouted. Their characters had been operating separately all along. This rare rendezvous was brief.
My head's spinning a bit.
After they met, Huang Xiaoshen said,
You talk so much you gave yourself brainy hypoxia. You're a real piece of work.
The league was right to keep voice chat off. If a match was just people yelling like that the whole time,
It's really bad for your health.
Don't worry. No one else talks as much as you do.
I've decided to kill the text bubbles later.
Don't block my view. Hey, they're here. Take the right flank, go for the warrior.
As the words fell, their 2 characters charged forward.